What's up, everyone? Welcome into post-show headlines. I'm Andrew Salciunas. This is John Kincade, and we continue to add to post-show headlines. We have pre-game plan for the Birds and the post-game edition of post-show headlines for the Birds. But as John pointed at the screen behind us,
it's like the Price is Right.
It's the road to Red October.
How about it?
Now, we won't do this every single day, but today, John, as I've been saying, this week is Sanity Week.
Yeah.
For me and a lot of you.
Yeah, I want you to be sane. I want you to all be sane because, today the Phillies opened the series with the Mets with a 7-game lead, which is exactly the same lead they opened with the last time they played the Mets in August.
Keep on harping on the division lead thing.
Okay.
It's the boogeyman factor that this team has your number.
You believe that there's a boogeyman. I do not believe in the boogeyman. I do believe in the boogeyman. The difference.
So I have to check under Coop's bed almost every single night, okay? And I check my own bed every single night to see if Pete Alonso's down there and Jeff McNeil and that Brandon Nimmo.
Can't you see the bald spot? And know that Pete Alonso's under there?
Deflects
all
from
right,
the moonlight.
We got a bunch of points in the 5 things we're going to be talking about.
For the road to October edition of Post Show.
Hey, I love this. Okay, should Philly fans be more concerned this Monday, like Andrew with the Mets series opening up, with the Mets themselves, or what I'm more concerned with? The MRI results on Trey Turner.
It's absolutely the Mets. No, I'm kidding. It's Trey Turner because there is a chance you don't play the Mets. There is a chance in October where you don't play the Mets. You could have the bye. They could get eliminated.
Sure.
They could be on the other side of the bracket.
If you're the 2 seed, you may not play them till the end National League Championship Series.
Or at all.
Everybody's going, ooh, it's the Mets.
Oh my God, dude. If they play in the NLCS, I will not be okay.
Oh, no.
I will not be okay.
I'm telling you right now, I have Dr. Phil McGraw's number.
Okay.
We're going to try to book Dr. Phil McGraw if that comes to it. Because I think you actually...
Is that the Dr. Phil? Because I don't know.
Yes, Dr. Phil.
I never knew his last name. I thought his name was Doctor and last name was Phil.
And he's not even a real doctor. The guy says last week to me, tells me, and that totally blew my mind. But it's the idea of, I think that this whole city will need it. You're speaking. I'm mocking you.
I know. I'm speaking for
everybody. Because I don't believe you. I don't believe I don't believe the way you believe. I'm not in that boat at all.
Because you did all that sex, drugs, and rock and roll on your vacation when they got swept the last time.
Yeah, I was there in the pool dealing with Met fans in the pool. It was terrible.
But no, the Trey Turner is the big concern because what if he's not himself? And again, Tim Kelly, we had him on today from On Patterson. He mentioned something we talked about as well. It's not just whether or not he comes back in an X amount of time. It's who is he when he comes back.
Sure.
Because Turner last year, if you remember, he didn't steal bases. He stopped because he was worried about the hamstring. So hopefully it's not a serious hamstring.
My guess is the way he took himself out of that game, and hearing his comments afterwards, people are like, well, this is what he said after the game. First of all, I don't trust what players say after the game because I think they're going to say whatever they want to say.
Sure.
The way he pulled up, the way he immediately took himself off and walked off, I think he was being incredibly cautious, saying, I'm not risking anything. So hopefully it's going to be good news on Trey, and it'll just be a short stint, and it'll be like Ted, watching Schwarber run the bases. He'll just slow down. Hey, I need his bat in the lineup.
Yeah,
that's what we
absolutely. All right, what's question 2?
Okay, question 2. What is it specifically, and it's got to be specifically, about the Mets that scares you as a Philly fan? So I sort of want to put out the couch for you and say, what is it specifically that scares you? So put up your feet, and you don't do this at home. You don't put your feet up at home on the chairs. But tell me, what is it that scares you?
All right, so you and I had a disagreement before the season started. I like their lineup more than you do.
Much better.
And I think they're scrappy. And I think I said something. Am I still on camera, Dylan? I said something during the sweep. Because remember, I missed the 3rd game. I was on vacation. So after the 1st and 2nd game, that they seem to be a big lights team.
Okay.
They're puttering away series with the Marlins and the Nationals and the Braves.
The Reds.
But when it's the Phils, when it's the Dodgers, there's something about their makeup where they seem to be a big light team. I have seen the Phillies now in numerous series when they're not front running, get tight. Mm-hmm. We saw it last year against the Mets. We saw it against the Diamondbacks. We saw it against the Stros. I worry about the big light game. I worry about the loose nature. That is a team with seasoning. Phillies have no seasoning. Mm-hmm. They keep it light in that clubhouse. They have fun. Baseball seems to be fun, not just a job.
Sure.
And that's something that does concern me. And that's makeup. That's not even players.
And I will just counter it with that the Phillies are better against the best teams in baseball that are going to be playing in October than the Mets are.
Right.
The Phillies have a better record against the teams that are currently going to be playing in October than the Mets do. So the only team they don't is the Mets.
Well, if the Mets and Phillies go up against one another, that's what scares me,
It's
Doctor.
the anomaly. Thank you. And by the way, that's $350 an hour.
Oh.
I hear that's what they charge.
I'll put it on my insurance.
That's crazy.
All right, what's question 3? Because I have 4 and 5
Yeah, check
today.
that insurance. Has Brandon Marsh, who honestly, and I raise my hand, I was radically critical on Brandon Marsh for a lot of this year. And personally, I've been a huge fan of Brandon Marsh for a long time personally.
Right.
Professionally, not so much. But I can't get over the Brandon Marsh that we've had in this town since around July 15th. I mean, he's really been.
Well, it's whenever he came back. Remember, he got sent down.
He's been absolutely incredible.
He was batting under 100.
Has he changed his opinion, your opinion on him, though, going forward for next year's plans as an organization? Are you ready to pencil him in as an everyday player moving forward for this organization?
No, because I think there's always better players. And that's the same energy I always have.
You always say that.
Last year, 2024 season, they had the best record in baseball. I wanted to get better because there's better players out there.
Sure.
Do I think he should definitely be – look, he's cheap.
Right.
I don't know when his arbitration starts. I feel like that hasn't
I think it's next year.
Next year.
But it's not going to be that bad.
He could still be a part of your outfield rotation. Now, look, I'd rather not have rotations. I'd rather have set outfielders. Maybe you platoon one spot.
Right.
He still does not hit that well against left-handed pitching.
No.
Right? So I don't know if he can be an everyday player. But for this team, he is, because Castellanos is a mess. I still don't totally trust Kepler. Bader's really the only guy where you go, pencil him in, no doubt.
Sure.
That's one of your better center. That's one of your better outfielders. But sure, for a cheap option, I've always said that I think he's a 10-year Major League Baseball player. I just don't know if he's a World Series outfielder.
And that's where he's going to be. I mean, he's going to stick around. And this
I've been saying that for years.
I just don't understand how you can look so terrible for 2.5 months and then look so great for 2 months.
He gave credits to Stubbs in his post-game press conference 2 days. Today's the 8th, right? So 2 days ago, after their second win.
Went down. Stubbs helped him when he went down?
Yeah, he said he helped clear his mind, made baseball not a job. Which, look, again, this goes back to, with all due respect to Bryce, I was pro getting rid of the daycare thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe they went too far. Like, telling Edmundo Sosa we don't do that around here when Bryce Harper does do that stuff around there, like, was it almost too play the game?
Have you noticed Bohm's gone back to the temper tantrums at the plate, throwing his stuff
Well, I don't
down?
want temper tantrums. I'm talking
but
about...
they've gone back to that.
I'm talking about keeping it light.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I noticed that Harper hasn't stood up to Bohm.
I know he hasn't, which is why I found it weird that he stood up to Edmundo Sosa.
It's very weird.
All right, now off of your Marsh question.
Okay.
It seems like Castellanos is done after the season.
I would agree with you.
It just seems that way.
I'm going down Wednesday. I want to poke around about that because I got a feeling that that's probably the case.
Do you worry about losing a player? And I don't mean losing like he's not on the roster.
Sure.
I'm talking about from now,
right,
rest of the season, and October.
Right.
He clearly feels a certain type of way about the platoon role. I know his answer most recently was, I'm doing whatever's best for the team. But his first answer, which is what you're truly feeling, he did not like it. And Rob Thompson did the whole, well, I would be upset if he didn't like it because I want him to want to play and all that kind of stuff. Do you worry about that? Because he has been one of your more consistent players in previous years. He has been a huge part of your Octobers. Do you worry about losing a guy? No. Not knowing what his role is? Now I think he knows it.
I'm going to say this. If Nick Castellanos chooses not to be a professional, that's on Nick Castellanos.
Sure.
And I can't worry about that because honestly, this is as much as I've liked the Phillies outfield situation since Rob Thompson's been here. Mm-hmm. So I like that over worrying about the potential of the boogeyman of losing Nick Castellanos. I'm going to bet that Nick Castellanos is more of a professional than that. And there's some conflict, though, going on.
There absolutely is conflict. And look, I get him being upset, but like, there's a reason why. Like the defensive replacement thing from months ago, I was up. And you know me, I'm a big Castellanos supporter / defender. When he was that upset when they put Rojas in, I was like, yeah, dude. Like,
come on, dude. You got to know your metrics.
You just have to.
Even if you don't respect those metrics, you have to know your metrics.
All right, last one.
Yes.
You keep on telling me not to overreact too much tonight.
Yes, because it's an Aaron Nola start. It's not Aaron Nola is not starting a game that's going to determine whether the Phillies advance in the playoffs.
So I guess that's my answer. Do you have any hope left for this season? I'm not saying moving forward, even though that contract's daunting. This season, do you have any hope left, or is this who he is? Because I think this is who he is. I think his velocity, I pointed it out in spring training, the velocity was way down. Everybody that kept telling me, oh, wait till May, wait till June when it's warmer out because he likes pitching in the heat. Yeah, he got hurt, but he's been back. It's been hot. And my man's throwing 87 miles per hour.
I do not.
I do not.
No, I'm going to choose to be optimistic. No, I'm going to choose to be optimistic.
Okay.
I do not believe this is who Aaron Nola is going to be. I do not believe that Aaron Nola's contract is just going to be a disastrous black hole going forward.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about going. I'm talking about this year.
Now, could I see Aaron Nola being? Now, this is going to scare you. Could I see Aaron Nola being a rich man's Taiwan Walker type starter? Yes. Where every third outing he's blech, and one outing he looks like he shows you glimpses of who he used to be, and then it's a mediocre, a 4-5 guy,
the quality start guy.
I think Aaron Nola's days as a 1-2 are gone. My ultimate optimism is somehow he can find his way back into a solid 3.
Yeah,
but I'm more thinking he's a 4.
I just work like with Wheeler's.
Oh, I know.
Wheeler's done.
No, he is going to retire.
So now it's. Well, I'm talking about like this upcoming playoff run. Like I now have to rely on Sanchez, Suarez, Luzardo, and
they're not relying on Nola. I promise you, they're not relying on Nola.
Right.
It's going to be they're praying that Walker Buehler can do something for them. And guess what? I absolutely believe that Walker Buehler can give them better than Aaron Nola. I absolutely believe that he can give them better because he has.
The road to October is more so the road to me needing more help.
Look, he needs a little more help. But we're going to get it for him. We're going to get it for him.
All right, everybody have a great rest of your day.
Enjoy Mental Health Week.
Yeah.
We get ready for Birds Chiefs this week, all week on the show.
Yes, we will. It is Sanity Week as well. Phil's Mets begins tonight. We'll react to it tomorrow. See you guys. Hey guys, Andrew Salciunas, host of Kincade and Salciunas. Just want to thank you for checking out all of our great videos that we have on our YouTube channel every single day. Make sure if you can, please like and subscribe and check out all the videos that we have on our YouTube channel, whether it's for us, Kincade and Salciunas, of course, our midday show, as well as Unfiltered with Bill and Ricky.